All right, welcome to video 5. If you're wondering how to become an EMT, you're in the right place. We'll talk through education, licensure, background checks, and what to expect as you step into this vital role. Before starting EMT school, you'll need a few essentials: high school diploma or equivalent, valid driver's license helps, and medical clearance, including immunizations. Your EMT program will typically ask you for specifics, so follow them, for what forms and which ways they want you to present this stuff. They'll give you instruction on those items. Background checks and drug tests help ensure public safety. Future employers may repeat these, so you'll want to be clean and stay clean. Your EMT course will include classroom instruction, hands-on labs, real-world scenarios, hopefully blended together nicely. Once you'll finish, you'll need to pass both a written exam and a skills-based exam. From there, after passing an approved EMT program, you can then take the National Registry or your state certification test. After passing your exam, you'll probably apply for licensure with your state's EMS authority. They'll check your background and ensure you meet all the local requirements. They may ask for an additional certification like CPR or epinephrine autoinjector training that may or may not have been a certification requirement where you were originally trained. To keep your license, you'll need ongoing continuing education credits. Keep these certificates in a safe place so that they're accessible to you when it comes time to recertify. Here on this slide are the 2025 requirements for recertification in Los Angeles County to give you an idea. A lot of components to keep track of over a 2-year period. Here's my advice, my personal advice. This is what I do. Create a folder on your computer or a folder on the cloud somewhere called certifications. Upload pictures or PDFs of all of your certifications, licenses, etc., with the year that they expire as a prefix. For example, since my driver's license expires at the end of this year, it's titled 2025 driver's license. Create a folder within for the next time that specific license or certification is set to expire. For me, it would be titled 2027 EMT recertification since I renewed this year. All the documents for that recertification cycle, like CEs, will be housed within, making it easier to submit your documents on time. The American with Disabilities Act ensures you can't be denied a job in EMS just because of a disability, as long as you can safely do the job. Granted, it might be more difficult to do our job safely with a disability, but not impossible. Each situation is different. Employers must provide reasonable accommodations. Understood. That being said, EMS is very hard on your body regardless of your current shape. I said this in a previous video and I'll say it again. Long hours, inconsistent sleep, stress, poor nutrition, just to name a few, so keep that in mind. Your personal well-being will have to be a personal priority. Get sleep, eat well, get exercise, and avoid BS where possible. So, let's give an example to hopefully help paint the picture. Let's meet Jordan. He finished an accelerated 10-week program. Now, accelerated programs are not widely recommended as there are a lot of material that he will need to master, but he was a good student at his university and he was really up for the challenge. He passed the exams, he passed the National Registry exam, and he started working for a private ambulance company that does inter-facility, that's between hospitals, non-emergency hospital transfers, and special events for some extra money on the side. Wonderful. This is pretty typical. Now, where next? Jordan is applying to fire departments. This process can be pretty long, so at the same time, he's applying to paramedic programs. The only thing he's really missing is maybe some 911 experience. Ideally, he worked for an ambulance company that handles 911 calls, non-emergency hospital transfers, and special events to gain some experience for his paramedic program, but it's not an absolute requirement. Check your local paramedic program's requirements for details on this. Hope this kind of paints a picture. Now that you know how to become an EMT, we'll move on what it's really like to work in the field. In our next video, we'll explore the daily duties, the importance of things like professionalism, so people trust us and people respect us when we're trying to help them, and how to be the best EMT you can be. Well, not everything, but we'll talk about a few things in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe if you found this video useful as we're trying to rebuild this channel. Ask questions in the comments and let us know what topics you think we should cover next.